Hey there, everybody. Sorry I had a little technical difficulty getting on. Nice to see you, everyone. Can everybody hear me okay? Hi, Craig. Hi, Annie Bear. Chanley. Take a little sip. Yes, happy Friday. I'll take off my glasses for a minute. I'm sitting in a different spot in my house because it's almost 100 degrees today. And it's just really hot. It's too warm upstairs. I've been hot all day. Hi, Maria. How are you? So good to see everyone. Um, let's see here. Who else is here? Dora Romero, nice to see you. I'm going to star a few questions as I see them. Yes. Thank you, Maria. You're so sweet. Can't really see. Oh, Annie Bear says it's their 25th wedding anniversary. Very exciting. On the summer solstice. Happy summer solstice, everybody. And boy, did it feel like summer today. For us, it's too early for it to be that hot here in Denver. This is just too much. Okay, let's see. Starring a few more questions. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so I'm sorry about the lighting. It's not great here, but I just wanted to sit. It's cooler downstairs. There's Heather Goff. Hi. Hi, Kim Princess. How are you? Okay. Gina Halleck. So good to see you. Thanks for being here on a Friday night. And I'm starring questions. Good to see everybody in the chat. Let's see. Craig says it's 100 degrees in Albuquerque. Stayed home all day. I wish I could. I'm going to push my computer back a little bit. Excuse me. Hi, Bernadette. Good to see you. If I've missed anyone, I'm sorry, but it's so good to see you all. Let's see. Kim Princess got your question. Yes, the heat's coming your way, Gina. We're in the we're in Denver, Colorado, so toward the west, but Midwest. But it's drifting east for sure. Hot in New York City. Yes. Hi, Karen Conroy. How are you? Good to see everybody. Eleanor, Jessica Lynn. Oh my gosh. So happy to see everybody. I do have to put my glasses on. I'm sorry the lighting is so funky, but it's just too warm upstairs where my office is right now. The AC is barely keeping up. Okay. I've got lots of questions. Oh, thank you. Eleanor likes my artwork. It's actually an old window. And my sweet husband, hi Lucy, good to see you. Thanks, Heather. Staying hydrated. Got my water here, lemon water. Yep. And this is it's an old window that somebody, an artist, painted to look like an aspen tree. I don't know if you can see that. It's really, really pretty. And I commented on it when we were somewhere up in the mountains, and my sweet husband heard my comment and came down. We all came back down to Denver. This is many years ago now. And sweet guy, he drove all the way back 2 hours back up to the mountains, kind of snuck back up to buy it for me for Christmas. Whoops, cards are jumping already. The cards are jumping. Let's see what they are. Oh, wow. The Artist and the Ace of Swords. I know, I got a good husband. Oh, Gina, thank you. My camps are going well. We just finished our second week of 8 weeks. So we're a quarter of the way in. And I'm getting my stride. Let's put it that way. It usually takes a couple weeks to really kind of pick up the pace, so to speak. I have great people working for me. I did have a kind of a chaotic day yesterday. Tell me what, I mean, I was trying to look at the astrology to see what was going on. I know we have Mars squaring Saturn, which is spicy. And I had a parent. There was a playground incident. Those of you who work with kids or have kids know there was an incident on the playground where one kid did something stupid and accidentally injured another one. It wasn't malicious. It was just an accident. And the parent of the child who got, she got a little scrape on her, kind of right here and on her neck. And my day went from, this parent, I explained it, I wrote up an incident report, and I think that the parent went cuckoo. I was on the receiving end of, sorry for the term, and ass chewing for about an hour for craziness. Oh, thank you, the red thread 39. Anyway, yes, they do happen with kids all the time. And this parent started with, I'm going to report you to the BBB. I'm going to say, this is assault. Then they kind of elevated it because it was a boy who did this to a girl. Lots of people around. It was just on the playground. We were outside. And then it turned into a sexual assault. That's the dad made that leap, and screaming and not being very nice, and didn't want to hear a word that I had to say. So that was a fun time. And then we go home, and we happened to be meeting some friends in the neighborhood. We walked somewhere and had a drink, and on the way back, so I was really, really rattled. Really rattled. And then on the way back home, we walked to this place, and then we came back home at around 9:00 at night. It was dark. And we had locked ourselves out of the house. We're still getting used to the new house, and one of the locks kind of locked behind us, and we didn't know. Anyway, do I have cameras around by any chance? We do have some cameras, but we had multiple witnesses of this. It was a silly, stupid thing of a boy being, I'm sorry, but he was just a boy being dumb, and he did something dumb. And Dad took it way out of hand. Our kids are never out of our sight, and there are always multiple people around. I just realized I mixed up my cards. So I'm fixing them. But Gina says you feel energies clearing away. Yeah, I just realized that it was interesting because while I was talking to the dad, I felt this kind of calm come over me. It was a pair of dads. So and they were both kind of yelling, but the one dad was really kind of shrieking at me. And I just felt this calm come over, and I realized that I had to exude that same calm back. And it was very interesting because it disarmed him. And so I was able to really kind of let that go. So, really kind of, and it calmed me as well. So, and then we had to call a locksmith at like 9. He came at like almost 10:00 at night, and we're sitting outside. We had Henry with us, yay, because we were just walking locally in the neighborhood somewhere. And sorry, I'm just chit-chatting, but poor Henry wanted to go to bed so bad. He wanted to get in the house. I did too. I had to go to the bathroom really badly. We're all just sitting outside. And then the guy fixes the door lock. And he said, Thank you. That will be $700. It was like 750. And my husband hit the roof. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So, yes, I held presents. I just decided that he was, he was a reflection of the stuff that he was dealing with, too, and carried some old baggage, and he was just putting that on me. Yeah. Yeah, $750. I mean, I was like, no, I'd rather break a window. And I should have done that. But of course we didn't get the bill till he was done. And then my husband talked him down to about 550, but it was still like the guy was here for under an hour and the cost of a new doorknob. I mean, we were pretty furious. So the whole day was just like a gut punch. You're right, Craig. It would have been cheaper. I know. So anyway, that was my day yesterday, but I calmed myself down and I feel better today. And the dad, believe it or not, the dad actually came back and brought his kid to camp again today. Friday's the last day of the week, of the camp week. And I'm like, it couldn't have been that bad. I mean, this kid had a great time. She met a really nice friend at camp. And I think this dad just needed to blow off steam. I was on the receiving end, and I will be cautious. But anyway, so the whole day was kind of quite a day. But here I am, and I'm so happy to be here. And I'm shuffling cards, and I did. Today feels like a gut punch to you. Yes, I hid a key. We meant to hide a key, Craig, outside, and see what our door has a bolt that's got one of those key codes, so we never carry a key with us. But it has a knob with a that turns down below, and we just sort of never lock that when we're out. We just use the key code for the bolt. And we just have been meaning to hide a key, and we never did. Oh my goodness, Bernadette said her basement flooded with sewage. Oh my gosh. But your landlord covered it. Very good. Very, very good. Hi, Joyful Journey. Yes, she wanted to come back to the camp, and the dad even came today. He had to give me another tongue lashing when he dropped her off, and then he came back at the end. We do a little showcase thing. I realized that this dad just needed to be right. And I was just like, I just needed to be his pincushion, Anyway, thank you so much. You coming from our garage is not attached. Craig, I wish. Yeah, I did hide a key last night. While we were waiting, I was like, I'm putting a key in a certain spot, and I know where it is, and we're all good. Anyway, I'm sorry for the lighting, everybody. Once again, I'm sitting in my dining room now because it's just too warm upstairs, and I work in an old. It's a building that's attached to an old church, and there are lots of other enrichments and things in there. But the AC is. We have window units, and they don't cut them. They don't cut it. Hi, Dorella. Good to see you. Watch out for thief cameras when you hide a key. Yeah, I hid it. It wasn't out front. Yeah. Anyway, it's all good. I'm feeling good today. So I'm going to get ready to take some questions. I've got my beautiful Ethereal Visions. This is the one that's sparkly. Yes. And that one is, and I also have my Sign of the Times Oracle deck, just because it called out to me and I thought I would pick it up, bring it. Hi, Melody. Good to see you. And I do have my trusty dowsing rods and my guides. My guides. They're cameras like neighbors. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not too worried about that though, Craig. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start taking some questions. I am so happy to be here. Let me find your questions. Let me just tell you quickly who I have. If I don't call out your name, I didn't see your question, and I ask you to please put it in again. I have Chanley, Dora, Craig, Maria, Margaret, Bernadette, Kim Princess, Jessica Lynn, Eleanor, Lucy Luckage, Nancy G, Polly, Dorella, and Joyful Journey. So if I missed anybody, please put your question in again. Okay. So the first question is from Chanley, and she says, wait a minute, did I get the right one? I'm sorry. What happened? So no, I just did that wrong. There we go. Chanley, may I ask the spirits what I will be expecting in the month of July? Thank you. The month of July. Okay. Month of July. Chanley, do you work? I just got a feeling that you might have a raise or an opportunity to earn more money. So I don't know if you're employed or what your situation is, but it feels like there might be a little bit more financial abundance coming in for you. That's good. I like that. I'm going to pull a few cards for you too. And I got your question, Gina Halleck. Thank you. And hi, Fatima. Good to see you. And Melody, got your question. Karen Conroy, got you. And there we go. Okay. All right. Couple cards for Chanley as well. I don't know if you have even considered a raise. Okay. Oh my gosh. I am shuffling the cards like such an idiot. I mixed them all up. Wow. Okay. This kind of confirms. All right. So Temperance card, first of all, isn't that beautiful? Very sparkly. This talks about balance. I got your question, Alex H. This speaks of balance. So this could be financial balance or healing or something like that. It feels like you coming into balance. Maybe you've been kind of chasing bills for a little while, or something of that nature. King of Swords here next too. And so this is a person who really is going for it. They really, they use their logic and their brains. This might be you in your career, in your field, doing something to really kind of get noticed. And I love the well for you. This is a card that only happens in this deck. The well talks about digging deep, and this is about creativity, and this is about creation. Maybe the job that you're seeking or the job that you're in involves some level of creativity, but it's interesting to come up alongside this. It's like you're using your intuitive brain and your logic to bring this in. Challenge. Okay? Very, very nice. I like that for you. Let us know. Let us know if you get a raise or you get recognized or a new job or something along those lines. Sorry, there's a hair in my face. Hi, Dora Romero. How are you? Sorry, when you feel like you've got a piece of hair across your face. There we go. Okay, Dora Romero. Look at that beautiful picture. This is new, isn't it? I love it. A message from your dad, Ramon. He passed away April 1988. Okay, Ramon. First off, did he ever smoke? I feel like I see him in a hat and I don't know what this is. Was he a cigarette smoker ever, or something in his mouth? I feel like he had something in his mouth. Cigarette, something like that, Dora. And so I'm just trying to validate if I'm getting the right person. Okay. Ramon. I don't know why. He's showing off his shoes too. They were like boots. He's kind of showing them off, almost like kicking them kicking up his heels or something. I don't know if at the end he wasn't able to walk, he wasn't, um, ambulatory, but I feel as if he's expressing to me like, look at me now, like I can walk, I can. It's not quite a dance, but it's like a dance, like a line dance or something like that. Like he's just really kind of showing his feet moving to me. Um, so I feel like whatever the restriction was toward the end of his life, he feels free of that. He feels also young. He looks to me like to be in his, I don't know, 30s. So I think he's showing me the way that he wanted to look. Um, the way he felt his best, how he wants to be remembered. Um, I also did he have an animal? Like I feel like there was a dog, kind of like a medium-sized dog, as well, that's there with him. And I feel like his mother, I don't know why he's bringing attention to his mother, your grandmother, as well, and father. I feel like he's just got a lot of people there, but I went straight to the mother and then the father. I feel like he also has a brother, like a sibling there as well with him. And he's just kind of showing me like it feels to me like he's trying to convey that it's like the family gatherings that they had on this side are on that side too. He's doing the same thing. It's just it was like a reunion there, and it is like a reunion there every day, you know. Um, and he's proud of you for like keeping up those traditions, Dora. Like it feels. Sorry, I have a dog at my feet. It feels to me that family was very, very, you know, important. Even though I feel like he was kind of a man of few words, but like he was a little on. He spoke when he needed to, but he he's just showing the importance of family on that side as well as this side, and he's proud that you carry on those traditions within that you as a family, with your father had as well. He's saying that family, there's like, he really wants to stress the importance of family and how it's like the tie that binds us all together. So I always get that with you, Dora. They wanted to amputate his toes at the end. And your dog was King Khan. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, he's got all his toes now. He's able to walk. His feet are fine now. Okay. And he had a heart attack. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Um, he he just wants to keep expressing to me how good he is now. Like he is great. And it's like he has, I don't know. He has he's even better than when he lived here. I think he had a hard life too. So he feels like he is just fantastic now. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ramon. Okay. I'm gonna Craig. You said, is he still smoking? No, I don't think. I think they can show themselves any way they want. I think he was just showing me how he was in life. I don't think. I think he can smoke if he wants to smoke, right? Virtually, but I don't think that it's something that um, they really do. It's just like eating, right? They show me the way that they were in life, oftentimes as a validation. But yeah, it does seem like smoking was a big thing for him. Okay. Craig says, hi Maureen. Good to see you. Um, I have a photo of a young actress from the 1920s, 30s. She's an Oriental woman about 18, 24. Her name is Helen K. Chan. She feels very familiar. Do I know her? She lived in Hollywood then. Let me just see. I'm feeling no, Craig. Like I heard no, that you didn't, you didn't know her in a past life necessarily, but there's something about her. I'm getting a chill right now. Sorry. Um, there's something about her that's super uh, reminiscent of someone else that you knew. And it's almost like her energy matches their energy, and that's what you're attracted to. So, anyway, I that's just what I'm picking up there. So very fun though, really cool. Maria Amethyst, Celentine. Wondering what will happen with me and Philip. We have been together for 9 years and it's very hard. He told me he will move out. Does he manipulate me or is he saying the truth? Oh, thank you, Craig. House didn't look familiar. Okay. Um, and you go on to say, Maria, our relationship is very difficult. Wanted to know if he will move away or just gaslighting. I'm afraid. Um, wondering if he sends dirty pictures of themselves. Oh my. Okay. Philip. Oh, thank you, Dora. I like your dad's energy. Okay. So, Maria and Philip. I might go to the dowsing rods for this because I feel like there's some yes and no we can ask. So, will Philip and Maria will he move away? I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't feel like he's very respectful. I don't feel like he treats you as you should be treated, Maria, and I'm so sorry. This is a lesson. This is a life lesson that you chose to learn here. It's a lesson they're saying to me about self-esteem, self-respect, standing up for yourself. So will he move away? And I don't really feel him moving away. I don't know if you may stay together, but I don't feel him moving like to a distance away. I feel him staying near. And I'm going to be honest with you too about this. I feel like he's going to be under your skin for a little bit more. Like he's going to keep stringing you along. It may be, good one day, bad one day, and it's just a head trip. I think you might move out he might move for your apartment. Yeah. But I do feel like it's going to be like here today, tomorrow gone, back, back and forth. It's going to be a little bit of a ping pong for a while. But they're saying that this is about you learning to stand up for your own like sovereignty and believe and this is a little bit, sorry to say, Maria, a little bit about insecurity in yourself. And you're being challenged now to determine whether you want to live this way. This is your choice. Whether you want to keep living this way, because I think even if he moves away, he's going to be kind of coming and going for a little while until you make a decision. Okay. A lot of violence. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's all send some blessings to Maria. And there were other parts to your question, but I'm going to have to move along. So thank you, Maria. I appreciate the question. And we're going to send you oops, I jumped ahead. Margaret D. Blessings to Maria. Margaret D., I think I saw an email come from you today, and I didn't get a chance to read it because Fridays are nutty for me. So I think you will. It looks like you guys won't be together, but he'll still be around. That's what I'm thinking, Maria. Okay. Will the job I applied for pan out? Ooh, let's see. I pulled a couple cards. All right. Well, I think not this one, but maybe. But it says what you get here is the World card. This is an endings and beginnings card. Um, and then the Eight of Cups. This is about walking away from something, right? Maybe it's not a good enough offer for you. And you also get the Ten of Wands. Is there another job coming for her? Yeah. Yeah. See, it might not be a good enough offer. See, the Four of Cups talks about being dissatisfied, right? Or the other thing that Four of Cups talks about is there's something being offered to you, something there for you, and you just don't see what it is. Okay. So, yeah. But then something is coming. So here we go. The Two of Cups is about forming bonds, signing contracts. When we're talking about jobs, this is about signing up, like signing a contract, signing on to a job. So it's coming. I'm not sure if it's this one. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Maria, be strong. You can do this. And Dolly, I got you. And Ms. Sharon, hello, got you as well. All right. Thank you all. I see 22 in the chat. Thank you all for coming. It's great to see you. Please give me a thumbs up if you think of it. And Gina Fish, I got your question too. All right. I'll take a deeper look at this one as well. Here we go. Okay. Thank you. I know you've been trying, but I was just going to say, you popped into my head the other day. Where was that? Sorry, Margaret. And I feel like it's coming really soon. I feel like it's coming really soon. So don't despair, okay? All right, Bernadette. Bernadette asks, any messages from my guides or aunt, please? She passed from breast cancer. I've been painting to remember her. Oh, she feels like she was very, she just feels like she was a really kind soul. Like she was like, the word I'm hearing is like, you could trust her. You could you'd count on her, something like that. And maybe one of the few that you could trust and count on. Okay, I'm going to pull a few cards for you just to help me with this message more. Yep. There we go. Oh, interesting. Okay. I find this interesting. This is the breast cancer you asked about. Eight of Swords is about being trapped. She's saying she was trapped in her body. She felt trapped in that body, right? But she also she led a difficult life too, I feel. And this was not only a trap, but it was also an escape. Her cancer, her diagnosis. But look at this. This is one of the few cards that denotes family, the legacy, the Ten of Pentacles. She's saying you're like her. You have some traits that are similar to her, and she left that legacy to you. Okay. She was your favorite aunt, lots of memories. And look at the last one. The Hierophant is all about your higher power. Sometimes it's about order, structure, whatever, but Hierophant can often just mean about that mentor, that guide for you. Do you see that star out there? She's a guide for you, Bernadette. Isn't that beautiful? And did she paint as well? Let's see. I'll be displaying my art at a local restaurant. Wow, 2 pieces are for her. I'm so nervous of other people seeing my art. I think this is wonderful. She sees it. She loves it. Yeah. Yeah. Red thread, I don't see your question. Let me just make sure. But I think she feels like, I love that card because it's like she's a guiding light for you. And I think she knows that you think of her often. And she is like one of your spirit like influencers or influences from the other side. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Bomb Bomb says, I want to thank everyone for your positive energy sent my way weeks ago. It appears my work situation is on hold, still working as a federal employee. You all prayed for me. Oh, thank you, Bomb Bomb. Thanks for letting us know. That's great. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Bernadette. I love it. And I'm happy you're showing your art because I think that's a big healing. It's a big part of healing for you. That's great. My daughter's friend group. Is my daughter's friend group good for her? Should we use the dowsing rods for this? Okay, I'll have to hold them up. Okay. So, is my daughter's friend group good for her? For Kim Princess. Is my daughter's friend group good for her? It's not getting any closer, Kim. I don't feel like it's not full wide. It looks wider than it is with this angle. But I feel like there are a couple of people who are bad influence on her. I feel like there's one girl in particular who's kind of like the mean girl that everybody follows, if that makes any sense. I feel like your daughter's good, a good girl, so to speak. I mean, I hate that term, but you know what I mean. I think she's good and has a good head on her shoulders, but she feels to me like she is also kind of under the influence of this person. And so are some of the others. They kind of follow this one, I don't know, this one person who's very self-involved. Yes. She is such a good girl. Yeah. So, all you can do is support her, right? Ask her to use her best judgment. And good luck, Kim. All right, Jessica Lynn. I'm going to do something here really quick. Oh, I look just as tired as I feel. Yeah. Okay. Yes, you need to get her away. I think so, or have her be very discerning. I also want to say something to you about this. I think she might leave on her own because I feel like there may be an incident that she gets, she or some of the other girls get burned and they kind of see the truth about this. So just tell her to keep her radar up. Okay. All right, Jessica Lynn. May I have a message from my guides for the summer solstice? Okay. Message from your guides for the summer solstice. They just said, I don't know what this means for you, Jessica Lynn. They said, it's your time to shine. There's something that you are like meant to be doing now in this now with this season. The summer season is here. And maybe that's a play on words, right? Time to shine, summer. But it feels like there's something that you have been either contemplating or you've already started, but that now is the time to kick it into high gear. Okay. So I think that this is an opportunity. I don't know what it is. Let me just sort of see what this is. I want to say this feels like it's something. It's not like your job per se if you work, but it feels like it's kind of like a hobby or a passion that you're really going to start pursuing, like following, right? So if you love baking, for example, you love to, bake baked goods, you might actually take it into another level, like where you're actually selling them, or you're just or taking them to, I don't know, a nursing home or something like that. Like it's sort of something that you're really going to kick into. Okay. Oh, your career. Okay. There you go. Yep. So there's something that you have an opportunity to really do this summer that is going to take it to the next level. I'm curious what your sign is, Jessica Lynn. I don't remember. But we have some of the signs like Cancer, which we just entered. if you have Cancer prominent in your chart, it might really be working to your advantage. Okay. You're not sure what you should do, but you should be doing more. Okay. Well, I just feel like it has something to do, like it's about following your passion versus, doing the steps every day, whatever it is. It's about following your passion. Yes. Oh, you're Aries. Okay. Hi, Lily Rose. Got your question. Okay. Well, we're going to wish you good luck, Jessica Lynn. I think right now is the time that you're going to have to take a slow it down to really tap into what that is that you really want to do. And it's going to come to you. Go meditate or whatever that may be. Okay. Ellen R. Can everybody hear me okay? I just wanted to ask while I'm rambling. You're welcome, Jessica Lynn. Okay. I just also feel like, Jessica Lynn, it's sort of, I want to just say one more thing. It's like, this is your time to put yourself first. Like something that you've kind of always been, been in a, just, I don't know, you've done everything else that you've had to do, and now it's time to do the fun thing. Okay. Hi, Greg. Thanks, just listening. Okay, thank you. I'm glad that you can hear me. I'm just sitting in my dining room because it's so warm upstairs, AC and all. It's about 100 degrees here today. Eleanor, how are you? What will the next week be like for me? Okay. Do you have animals? I don't know. I just saw a cat. So I don't know if you're taking care of somebody's cat or wishing for a cat or getting a cat or you have a cat. It just feels like it's a part of your life this week. Okay. You have a cat. There you go. All right. I think the volume is low because I don't project when I talk. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Jessica Lynn. Your cat is, Simon, orange and white tabby. Orange and white boy. Sorry. Okay, sweet. The next week for you. Do you have a cat in spirit too? Maybe that was the cat as well that's dropping in to just say hello. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, this is a good week for you. Okay. Well, the first thing though is they're saying you're kind of like this. The Four of Swords talks about, hi, Viviani. Good to see you. Four of Swords speaks about meditating, going within, like really kind of tuning in this week, tapping in, and also kind of resting several cats in spirit. Yes, you've had many over your lifetime. Well, they're saying hello. They're popping in to say meowser. Okay. You also get the Three of Pentacles. So Eleanor. So it might be that you are going to be working with others, right? And this is about, now, Ellen, look at this card. Eleanor, are you the one who wants to do community farming? Is this you? Look what she's doing. She's taking the time. She's enjoying herself. She's planting the fields. She's tasting the grapes. If I'm not mistaken, yes. Look at this card. Here we are. This is about laying the groundwork, the foundation work. So I feel like you're going to be doing a little bit more in that regard, really looking toward that future, right? But you need to do some thinking, like kind of come out of the rat race a bit and do some meditating on it. Yes. Yes, Ellen, maybe in a community, way to create sustainable living. These cards just validated it. I feel like you're just really working on planning that lifestyle that you aspire to. They're also just showing me like really manifesting, like you are really starting to manifest your goals. And so that's really nice. Very, very nice. Hi, Amanda. On my way to the library, just finished the sweetest book, The Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Leong. Highly recommend. Still loving my new job at the preschool. Good for you. I want to jot that down. The Teller of Small Fortunes. Let me write that down really quick. The Fortunes. There we go. Thank you. Thanks for the tip. Love it. Love it. Okay. Eleanor, you keep that dream alive, okay? You just keep on working toward your goals. It's going to happen. Okay. Lucy, may I have a spirit guide message, please? Okay. From Lucy, for Lucy. I was thinking my kitty. Yes, Ellen is mentally transitioning away from her job. Okay. Lucy, spirit guide message. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. Lucy, is it hot where you are? I feel like they want you to sort of like kick your heels a little bit, like by the pool or something like that. The dinner, another good, somebody's recommended the dinner. Okay. All right. Here's what Spirit wants you to know right now. Wow, you've got some changes coming, my dear. All right. When you see the tower next to the rebirth card, these are changes. This is a change for a renewal, a new you, right? This is a needed change so that you can express the inner you. You can express who you were meant to be and move into that place. Sometimes that's uncomfortable. And look at the 3rd card that you get, the King of Wands. He is the ultimate entrepreneur. Yes, he is. He follows his passion and he knows how to get it. He's fiery. And so this is suggesting too that I don't know if you have a business idea, Lucy, or if you have some other passion that you want to follow, but I feel like Spirit's giving you a little metaphorical kick in the pants to get that done. And I just dropped that card. The Tower. Hi, SR. I'm on a little late because if I'm going to come on, I was going to come on Saturday, guys, as I've done the last few weeks, but I have some plans tomorrow and I was able to get out and come on at 6 o'clock tonight, my time, Mountain Time. So it may be a little late for some of you, but I appreciate you coming. Okay, Lucy, that's great. Follow that. The message is really, if you don't start following your passion, Spirit's going to give you a strong nudge. Let's put it that way. Okay. Hi, Nancy G. Question. Will the father, 9F, my son, I'm sorry, I'm not understanding. Will the father, I think it was supposed to be of my son, get in contact with me? I think your O's are coming out like 9s right now with me soon. Let's see. Let's use the dowsing rods. Will the father of your son get in contact with you soon? Just visiting. I'll check in a second. I did not see your question. Can you please repost it? Thank you. Lucy says she needs a kick in the arse. Don't we all, right? Okay. Father, will the father of Nancy's son be in contact soon? It doesn't look this way, but these dowsing rods are kind of straightforward. So right now it feels like I don't feel a no, but I don't feel a yes. It's like considering it. I don't know why. He feels to me, ugh, Sorry. Wow, my hands are really buzzing. So it finally got to a yes. I want to say that it's soon is relative. Soon might not be soon enough for you because I think it's going to take a little while. He's thinking of it. I got your question, just visiting. I think he's thinking of it. He's kind of toying with it. I don't know what the issue is. I feel like he feels a little bit, I don't think he would tell you this, but he feels to me like he's a little bit ashamed of his kind of ghosting you or ghosting his son or something like that. Like he knows he did wrong but he kind of can't get out of his own way. Nancy G. So I feel like it's going to happen. I don't feel like it's going to happen as soon as you would like it to. It might even be a year, into the next year. Sorry to say. Dorella, I love my dowsing rods. I think they're very accurate. The unfortunate thing is when they're like this to me, sometimes they look like that to you, which is more, it looks like a no, but I'll always let you know. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Nancy G. I'm sorry. He may need more than just a nudge. Okay, Polly. Thank you. And blessings to you, Nancy G. Polly, any messages? Any message from my dog, Sam, in heaven? I miss him tons. Okay. Sam in heaven. Okay. Aw. Sam, was Sam like, he kind of looks fluffy, like a husky or a German shepherd or something like that. Kind of a bigger dog. Oh, okay. I pulled a card. Look what he gave me. Smiley face, joy, happiness. Look at that. This is really beautiful. This is really nice. He's just in utter bliss and joy. He also shows me that he's always around you. He feels like a labradoodle. Okay, fluffy, bigger, like a bigger dog, maybe. Okay, and he's also saying, I feel like he left too soon. He would maybe, I don't know, feels like he got sick and couldn't stay. This is true. But he's always with you. Is there another dog in your life right now? Because if not, I feel like there will be another dog. Yes, he had cancer. Yep. He was a sweetheart. He was utterly, utterly devoted to you, and he's still with you. I see him like licking your face. Like sometimes I almost feel like, when you're in bed, you might feel him, or sitting on the couch, you might feel him kind of with you there and really kind of loving you. He was 14, but I have a car Luca now. I don't know what that is. Did I read that right? A cat, Luca. Got it. Okay. I don't know. I think you might have another dog, Polly. He's a sweetheart. He's just like, I feel like he's a constant companion as much now as he was then. And you just have to recognize that. It's really funny because the image he's giving me is that he's leaving you like gifts. Like he would bring a bone to you or a toy to you and drop it or something like that. It's like he's still doing that. It's really, really cute, really sweet. He was a love bug. Oh, I love him. Sam. Oh, he's so sweet. Well, he's still there. You can keep talking to him. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. Okay. Dorella, what do I see coming for love in the near future? Okay. For love. What is near future? That's what I want to ask. 14 was old. I mean, it's a good age for a dog, but it felt like it was cut short. Like he was sort of one day really great and doing well, and then suddenly he just declined. So, um, okay. It's interesting with the sign of the times cards. I get this card of hope, the rainbow card, hope. 3 to 6 months. Okay. Um, for love, Dorella. I feel like within 3 months you may meet somebody. I don't know. I think it might be somebody who might be more, you start talking to, or it's fun, but it's not like the love of your life necessarily. I feel like more that might be kind of a short fling, but at the outset of that time, yeah, uh, maybe 6 months or a little bit more, you're going to meet somebody who is a little bit more like you're more compatible with, who you just feel like you're so like soulmates, right? So that's where I don't think it's going to be completely dry during those times, but I just feel like it's he's still a little bit further away. Thank you. Thank you, Polly. Polly says he was the best dog. He was always young at heart. Yes, came on fast. You are blessed to have him. I know. Dogs can go so quickly too. It's so sad. Okay. Joyful journey. What does summer hold for me? Okay. What does summer hold? I'm loving these Sign of the Times cards, and they keep pulling me to them. So I'm going to pull a couple of these. Sign of the Times. For a joyful journey, what does summer hold? All right. I'm just seeing it does feel joyful, right? You've got the word, look at this. Oh, you cannot make this stuff up. Look at this. Okay. Are you going to be traveling, joyful journey? You got the mountains. Now, this says obstacles, but I think in this case, we're being literal. And you get water. So I feel like they're telling you've got some nice little trips ahead of you, and they're going to bring you back into your personal power. See that crown there? Your personal power. That these are elements, earth elements, that are really important for you to restore your soul, so to speak. So do you have any trips planned? Make some plans. I feel like this is really important for you, right? I don't know where you live, joyful journey, but hit the road. Do you see that? That road trip, right? To the mountains, to the sea, wherever it may be. Oh, I see your question, Heather. Heather and I are both going to be I've said this before, we're going to be in Mount Shasta next week. Heather's birthday is Monday as well. So wish Heather a happy birthday. Wish her a happy birthday. Oh, joyful journey. Hoping to go to Newfoundland. That's got mountains and sea, doesn't it? You live in how is it said? Newfoundland. Newfoundland. That's how I've heard it said. Her birthday's Monday. Did I say Monday? Happy birthday. Okay. Double nickels, 55. She's my baby sister. She was the surprise of the family. Sorry, Heather. The red thread. Why is your question not showing up? I'm going to just look really quickly. I'm seeing your comments, but I don't see your question. Hold on a quick sec. I'm not seeing it here. Does anybody else see the red threads question? I'm not seeing it. Type it again. I'll be sure to look right now. Okay. Gina Halleck, a general message from your guides. I hope things will get better. Thank you. They have already gotten better. You know what? I'm just not going to lick my wounds very long after my terrible. What is that? What was that book? Terrible No Good Day. The awful, terrible, whatever, no good day. I had a bad day. We all have bad days. The challenge is to let it go. And I have let it go. Yes, please. The red thread. Repost. I see your question to me now. I just don't see your question. Okay. Message from your guides. It feels like you're in a transition time, in a good way, like up leveling, Gina. Like this summer, particularly, is going to be a summer of kind of like revelations about yourself and about, who you are and what you want to be in your spiritual self. I see something from you. Sorry, red thread. It says family problems in our actual families. I mean, that's all I saw. Okay. And Gina, so what I feel is I feel like it's going to be a summer of calm introspection for you. Like they want you to really, and I know that you already do this. Gina's very connected, very, very connected, more than most. And so I think you're going to have some revelations about where you need to go next in your spiritual journey. And honestly, I almost feel like this is going to be like the foundation of a new, dare I say, even career path for you. I don't know if you're thinking of a career path, a new career path. Just visiting. I didn't see your question. It's not here. I'm so sorry. I don't know why they're not showing up. I see your other questions. But Gina, this is a really going to be a really, I feel like it's a pivotal summer for you. So sorry for all the asides, but I think that it's going to be a pivotal summer, kind of like with you, with your family, where you want to go, what do you want to do. It's about making decisions to step into where you need to be in this life. Okay. I hope that's helpful, Gina. I really am. I wish I could be more specific, but I do feel like it's going to be a very productive summer for you in that way. I wanted to just say, I don't see your question, the red thread. I just saw the part of something about family problems. You said, I mean, but I feel like there was a question prior to that. And just visiting, I don't see yours either. Oh, I did see, I do have that one. Okay, sorry about that. About the podcast. Let me make sure. Let me tell you who I've got in the queue. I've got Melody, Karen Conroy, Alex H., Miss Sharon, Dolly L., Gina Fish, Lily Rose, Brenna 41, SR Kish, Just Visiting, Heather Goff, the red thread, but I only got that tail end one, so something about family problems. And let's see. Ms. Sharon, I have a second question from you. I'll see if I can get to the first one. Okay. All right. You saw a question retracted. Okay, we'll try to see what we can do. All right. So, Melody, thank you. Thank you for waiting. Will my now finished screenplay, oh, very exciting, find a producer this year? Okay, a screenplay. It's like at first, look, it feels like it's going to be a little bit of a struggle, and then it almost feels like there might be two that might be in the running to produce it. It might be like at the very, very end of this year or into the next year if I am tuning into it, the energy correctly. I do feel like they're showing me like you're gonna have to be patient. It's gonna be drawn out. It's gonna be a process. Lots of learnings too, ups and downs, right? And you're gonna be learning some really important lessons in this realm, but it's also about learning, being patient and being discerning. They're also showing me like make sure that you're not being taken advantage of. There might be somebody there who does not have your interests at heart. Shocker, right, in showbiz. But I see your question finally, the red thread. Okay, got it. I actually think you're going to wind up with a female producer in the end, right? Who's gonna be trustworthy. I feel like this woman is gonna know her stuff. She's gonna stand her ground. She's gonna be smart and really kind of push it through. Okay. So I don't feel like I think it's a process. So I think you need to be patient. You may have some nibbles, or some people that you start talking with, but then you be discerning. You may reject a few before you find the one. Okay. Thank you, Melody. Good luck. That's exciting. Let us know. I love it. Okay. Karen Conroy. Will my dear friend Joanne find a job soon? All out of money, 62, scared. Oh, I've heard that story a few times. She's applying everywhere, gets interviews, and thanks, but no thanks. Very talented event conference manager. There's some ageism here, Karen Conroy. I think she's being passed over by, somebody's underestimating her ability to do the job because of her age, right? They're thinking she's, maybe doesn't have the stamina because I think those kind of jobs take a lot of energy. She feels to me like, oh, I feel bad. I feel like she's giving up hope a little bit. She's really giving up hope. I also want to ask you to ask her to try to put the fear put the fear away, because it's like she's almost sort of, without knowing it, she's sort of defeating herself before she even gets in there. Yeah. And of course it's worrisome about the money, right? And I would also say that there may be, she may need to humble herself and do something that's a little bit beneath her for a little bit. But I think her talent will shine through. But I think she also she feels to me a little, depressed, scared, sad, whatever it is, like worried. And that's a part, like on a spiritual level, it's preventing her from finding more work. I'm not saying she's not trying. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Lucy says, I knew it. I don't know what you knew. I'm sorry. Yeah. Prayer. Yes. Let's all send a quick prayer to Joanne. Through Karen Conroy. What a sweet friend of you to ask. I've even tried referring her for jobs at my work, but nothing either. It's I'm going to say, listen, I see so many people who are looking for work, and ageism is a real thing. It is a thing. I really think she needs to kind of work through her channel of friends, like you said that you're doing, um, to get a foothold somewhere. She might find something ultimately, though, with a company where there's uh, an owner who's of a certain age, right, and appreciates her uh, track record. I think she will find something, but I think she may need to kind of swallow her pride in the meantime before she finds the thing, and she may wind up doing some things that she, you know, I don't know what it is. Like to pay the bills, she might wind up doing like driving for Uber or Uber Eats or I don't know what, like Starbucks, whatever that is. But we'll send those prayers. I'm just giving examples, but she may need to do some other things that are beneath her in the meantime. Okay. Thank you, Karen. Very sweet of you to do that for a friend. Okay. Alex H. My daughter plays volleyball for school. Okay. Ask the Dowsing Rats if she'll play club volleyball next season or take a break from club. Yes, I would love to ask the Dowsing Rats. Okay. So, Alex H. Her daughter will, and did she stay home from that tournament, Alex? I think she was supposed to be in a tournament. She's injured. Okay. It does suck, Lucy, but it's also a good lesson too that you can be happy doing whatever. I mean, we have to preconceived notions aren't always our friends. Okay. Um, Alex H. Will Alex's daughter play club volleyball? What do you think they're saying to us, Alex? Immediate yes. They didn't even want to wait. Yes, she will play club volleyball next year. She went to the tourney, but just as you said, she rested, didn't play every game. It worked out well. Good. Okay. I hope she's healing okay. Yeah. Well, that's exciting. Well, it looks like she's going to do it again. And is she in high school still? I think she's going to, I mean, she could really kind of work toward, I think she'll even go on and play in college, if I'm being honest. And I am always honest. 99% of the time. Okay. Ms. Sharon, you asked if are your parents watching over you, but then you also asked about somebody else. We'll see if they come through to your mother-in-law. Okay. We'll see who comes through first. Are your parents? Well, okay. I don't even have to tune in to say, are your parents watching over you? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Of course they are. But I want to tune into your mother-in-law here for a moment. She felt like she was very she really loved you like a daughter, I think, right? And even if I mean, I feel like sometimes you were closer with your mother-in-law than she was at times with her own son, if that makes sense. You're welcome, Alex. Good. Yeah, playing in college. She's changing the pressure in my ear. Okay. As if to say, you got it. Okay. I feel like she has, okay, mother-in-law. Well, they're all there. I'm just kind of seeing all of them. I even see the grandparents too. So you have quite a little clan there on the other side. The mother-in-law is, she's making reference to, now tell me if this makes sense. I don't know why I'm seeing this, but Is there like a recipe of hers that you bake, like a cookie or it feels like it's something sweet or something that you do that she would have done before, that your husband or her son liked. um, are you here, Miss Sharon? She may not be here still, but it feels to me like there's a connection there. She's pleased with that. Okay. I don't think I see her here, so I'm going to move on. If she shows up, we can chat somewhere. Very good. Hi, Dolly. How are you? Okay. Can you get a message for the rest of June? Yes. Okay. Rest of June feels really busy to me. Like you've got a lot on your plate. Kind of fun things though. Like I don't know if they're visiting their family, they're things that are just kind of keeping you on the go. I don't know if there are some parties coming up, maybe like family celebrations. Oh, hi, Miss Sharon. Okay, thank you. Um, yes, I don't know if that was through the cookies, but let me finish with Dolly here and see if there are any other messages. Um, it just feels like I don't know if it's like picnics or cookouts or it just feels like there's a lot. There's also some work you have to do too that's going to be keeping you kind of on your toes when you really I don't know they're showing me like paperwork, so I don't know what that is. I'm going to pull one of these Sign of the Times cards for you as well. Yeah, okay, cool. That's funny. All right, well, these are interesting cards, and I'll see if I can interpret what they mean. First of all, this is the card of the dice is saying, take a chance, right? Take a chance. So whatever that is for you, Dolly. Okay. Yeah. Oh, camping plans with family. All right. All right, Ms. Sharon, hold on a second. Let me finish, Dolly. I didn't think you were here. So this is kind of like saying, take a chance. I want you to also be careful too, because you get the card of healing as well. So there may be somebody who, is at risk of an injury or something along those lines. And I don't feel like that's with you, but I feel like it could be. The healing could be with you, like for some other kind of chronic condition. But if there's like an acute thing, it might be a family member. So somebody, has an injury or something like that, it feels like a child that to me when I'm picking up like a younger person. Um, okay, so I'm going to pull one more card and see. Oh yeah, all right. Well, this is nice for the rest of the month too. I said that you're going to be busy, but you get the peace and harmony card too. So of course, this is just saying that this one when you're in on that camping trip, you're going to be in your happy place. It's going to be nice. It's going to be, a kind of a relaxed and joyful time, but it feels like it's after a frenzy. I don't know if it's like you. I mean, they're showing me my own mother used to complain because we camped a lot as a kid, and she didn't say it at the time, but later she would say to us, "I would spend weeks packing for that, those damn camping trips." Like it just took a toll on her. By the time she got there, she felt like she just was worn out. So I feel like maybe this is what we're talking about, Dolly. I hope that's not the case. Get some family members to pitch in. Okay, Ms. Sharon, I'm going to just kind of finish back with you really quickly. Thank you, Dolly. Good luck. Camping sounds fun. I think it's going to be nice when you get there, but you really need to watch out, whatever that is, for injury. It doesn't feel like a major injury or anything. It feels like it's something kind of sprain my ankle kind of thing. Okay, all right, Dolly. Sorry, not Dolly, Miss. Yes, Dolly. Dolly says the prep work for camp is a lot of work. Okay, Sharon, I just want to finish with your mother-in-law very quickly and see if she has a message. She's blowing kisses towards you. That's sort of just my sign that she really does love you, and and she's sending that energy your way. I feel like she had such a she really kind of took you into her family, her as her own. I've got your question, red thread. We're not there yet. Thank you. She is acknowledging, Ms. Sharon, some children. So maybe your children, her grandchildren, I guess, too. Like she really kind of hangs out with them and guides them. Yeah. Okay. Does that make sense? Do you have children, Ms. Sharon? If you don't, they're children yet to be. No, I feel like they're I feel like they're a little older. But she acknowledges the love. I feel like particularly there's a girl, your daughter, a daughter that your mother-in-law was connected with. Really, you have 3. I saw a girl and a boy. So there are 3. Do you have at least a girl and a boy? Okay. I feel like she was a very, just loving grandmother. She feels like she was really sick at the end too, but she's well now. She feels like she went through some hard times, illness, maybe like a long illness, cancer, or some other illness that really kind of took her down, and that was sort of the end of her demise. Okay. She was very sick. Thank you. But she's just showing me, well, first of all, she takes a little bit of responsibility for something too. And I don't know if it's because she smoked or she ate, poorly, or she did some things that weren't the best for her, but she's acknowledging that it may have led to where she, her ultimate demise. But she also is sort of saying it was my time too. She was ready to go and she went for sure. She feels, and I don't know if you're still married to her son, your mother. This is your mother-in-law. I feel like you are, but she says she's acknowledging him too, like send her love to him. Yeah. Because he feels like he misses her a lot. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Sharon. Thank you, Dolly L. We just had your question. Gina Fish, sorry. I need to speed up a little bit. I'm going to be here all night. Gina Fish would love a question from Spirit if you have time. Okay. I'm going to these. You're married to her son still. Okay. I'm going to go to these sign of the times cards because they kind of just jumped out at me today, and I just knew that I had to bring them here. Gina Fish. Oh, look at this. I like this. This is the mirror reflection. You see that disco ball? Yeah, but it's also sort of saying like, take a really good hard look at yourself, who you are and what you want to be, who you want to be, right? Also, they're showing me this, it's like you reflect back to the world I'm sorry, I don't know how to say this. You are a reflection of what you put out in the world. Okay. You are a reflection. Oh, okay. Lily Rose, I do have yours. I think you're on the list. I'm sorry. You're next, if you can hang in. Sorry. I'm sorry I'm taking so long. Would love a message. Oh, so from Gina, they're saying you're like a reflection of what the energy that you put out in the world. And they're showing me joyful energy too. Like you are actually a delight and a joy to others. We talked about it earlier in the show. What I was saying, I was having some conflicts with the parent of one of the kids that comes to our camps. And, oh no, I'm okay, Lily Rose. It's okay. My husband's not home yet, so I'm just chilling. But I feel like they're saying kind of like, put out the energy that you want to come back to you, right? if you're in a situation, so like in my situation, if you didn't hear my story before, somebody was coming at me and I was sort of responding and reacting with fear and with whatever. And then when I kind of like allowed myself to embody calm and non-reactivity and put out just sort of like this love and reflection of the idea that they are also human and going through things. And his demeanor changed as soon as I changed my demeanor. Okay. So this is what they're saying to you. You're manifesting your world through the what you put out there. And I think it's good. I really do think it's good. But be mindful to make sure that it's always through love and kindness and, great good things instead of fear and worry. Okay. Thank you, Tina Fish. Thank you. Thank you. So good to see you. And Lily Rose, you're so sweet. Look at that beautiful picture of Lily Rose. Gorgeous. Okay. A message from your guides. You're welcome, Gina Fish. Yeah, being mindful is hard, especially being, holding space and presence for others. But it's easy once you can harness that. Okay, Lily Rose. Lily Rose, aren't you the one that has a cute little fluff ball of a dog? Because I'm seeing the dog. Remind me. I feel like this is they're showing me that you like really derive great joy that you are almost like an animal communicator, healer. Like this is a really important part of your soul's mission. And your dog, I feel like your dog is a healer to you. I mean, I don't mean a healer like the dog breed. Like he or she comes with, I think all animals do, but particularly your little dog comes with some healing qualities, brings healing of your heart and emotions to you. Really important, but it's a symbiotic thing. I think you could, if you wanted to, really learn true animal communication. I think you can understand your dog's, like you and your dog understand each other's thoughts. You read each other's minds. And you could do this for others if you really wanted to. But you two have a very, very, I just feel like you have a really beautiful soul bond with your little white doggy. I want to pull another card for you because I feel like this is important, right? What is this? Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Look at this. The feather, the messages. Did I really predict it? Did I plant that in your mind, Lily Rose? No. I feel like you have such a beautiful connection. But the messages too. So they're saying for you to look for the messages from your past loved ones. It could be that communication that we were just talking about, your animal communication. But I feel like, your spirit guides and your, past loved ones are trying to get messages to you. It could be in the form of a feather. It could be in many forms. I also want to just say there's something like, it feels like there's something kind of, I don't know what it is. I just get this kind of excited feeling for you. Like something's coming for you soon that's going to be like, it's really going to light you up. Like it's really, I don't know if it has to do with a career change or a move or I don't know if it's a relationship thing. I don't know what your situation is. It just feels like something really new and exciting. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's exciting too. So let us know what that is. I don't know what it is. They're not showing me that. I just know it feels Good. Okay. You and your pup. Brenna, 41. Message from Mom Glenda. Okay. Glenda. I'll take off my glasses for a second. Mom Glenda. Okay. Your mother has this really kind of floaty quality, Brenna 41. This very like ethereal floaty quality on the other side. Has she been gone a long time? Sometimes when they're gone a long time, I feel like they are a very elevated spirit, or she's just a very elevated spirit. She feels to me like almost angelic. Does that make sense? Just a year. Okay. I feel like her soul was, she just feels like she is an elevated, like a very high level soul. Um, and she feels like she has, we were talking about healing. She feels like she has these healing qualities about her. Oh, gosh, what am I seeing? That's very different. Like that's like her mission on the other side and here, like this healing, like angelic healing kind of energy. I'm sorry, I'm not explaining this very well. I'm trying to get these words out. Let me just see if I can get. Yep. So she's showing me blue again, like these beautiful, like turquoise blue that does, like for me, that feels like a healer. Like she has these qualities that are very, like this is very much of her mission, her soul's mission. She takes care of others on the other side too, which is interesting because she hasn't been there very long, but it was as if she kind of hit the ground running on the other side. She also sends, and so she's also sort of sending that healing energy to you and those around you in your family. I don't know if you know what that means. I don't know if somebody specifically needs it, but she also just, it's like that is her, that's the overriding quality I get from her. That's this nurturing, healing energy. What else? She's also, did she have a, hi Danny Shay. Everybody say hello to Danny Shay. We're going to see each other in Shasta next week. Nice to see you. Okay. We have had to heal some relationships. But I want to suggest to you, Brenna 41, that she really wants you to sort of harness that energy that she brings, like tune into her to do that work that you need to do too, whatever that is, the healing work that you need to do. She's there. She's suggesting that she's there at your disposal for the, for the asking, right? She's right there, but that there's some work that she's trying to assist you, and she's really assisting you at a high level. I feel like you might even, know this, but you discount it, you discard it. Okay. So just remember that she's there working along with you. Okay. So I know I'm just rambling, but it was very unusual reading for her. I've never gotten that. Danny Shay, did you find a campground? I heard you had a little snafu. Danny likes to camp. I'm looking forward to eating garlic at Yak's. I am not having that garlic burger again, Danny. Last time we were in Mount Shasta a couple years ago, we both had this burger that was, whoa, it was very, very. Oh, you're sleeping on my floor. All right. I'm right next to Kim. Kim Copeland's in the building next, like we're attached. Yeah, it was kind of a fluke. I didn't really realize it. All right, we'll make space for you on the floor, Danny. You can pull your party van up next to our place. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Brenna41. I'm sorry we got distracted, but I think your mom just has this very, really high flying sense about her. Really, really highly evolved spirit. Okay. SR Kish, a message from Spirit. All these messages from Spirit. I'm going to pull some cards for you too with these beautiful Sign of the Times. See what you get. Okay. Scooby-Doo. The mystery van. Okay. Message from Spirit for you. I also feel things sort of like speeding up for you, SR Kish. Like something in your life is really like you're also kind of like healing and moving forward in some areas of your life that they feel like they've been suspended for a while. And so it's okay, Danny. I have a squirrel. I have the squirrel syndrome. And look what this card that I pulled for you, surrender, right? They're saying to surrender to, your, what I want to say for you is like belief in yourself, belief in who you are, that it will, that you deserve good things, that you deserve love and kindness and all that kind of stuff. Oh, Brenna wants to say hi to Psychic Duck. And the evil eye, if you know what that is, it's all about protection. This is saying that you are protected right now. So very, very beautiful for you, SR Kish. Really like take this. They're saying they really want you to believe in you yourself, your power to manifest, your ability to kind of attract the things into your life that you want. But you're also kind of in your own way a little bit too. So believe is what I want to say. Believe in that. Okay. Thank you, SR. We just have a few more. Did everybody wave to Danny? Thanks for popping in on a Friday night, Danny. Okay. And finally, we get to Just Visiting. We talked about this before. Planning a spiritual podcast series to start next month. Ooh, share it with us, please. We love it. I love all things spiritual. Are you still here, Just Visiting? How will it be received? I'm going to use my dowsing rods on that and say, will it be well received? Okay. Will the spiritual podcast be well received? That's a very definitive yes. They're also showing me some like, it'll take some time. Thanks, Danny. It'll take some time they're showing me like catching fire. So I do think it will be successful, but it's also like, be patient and do the things. And it feels like you're going to be kind of running in place for a little while to me, Just Visiting, and then like out of the gates, okay? Shooting out of the gates. So I think it'll be really good. And share it with all of us here. We'll all follow, right? We only have 11 left here in the room, so I think everybody's petering out, so I'll try to speed up. Please post it on YouTube. Thank you. That's what Gina Fish said. All right, Heather, are you still here? Heather will be in Shasta as well. My sister. Danny, my sister, we'll have to get approval from my sister for you to sleep on the floor of our space because we're sharing. Okay. You can take a shower in our place. How about that? All right. Heather, I don't know if you're still here. Do I see Fiona taking a new job? Okay, for Fiona. I'm going to pull 3 cards. This is my niece, so I don't rely on my own guidance here. I'm going to pull the cards. Okay, for Fiona and a new job. Oh, yes. There you go. Yes. All right. There's the boss, the emperor, right? And the world card. This is endings and beginnings. Oh, Heather's invited you to stay with us. She'll buy the champagne. Okay. The world card is endings and beginnings, right? And so this is about the boss. The emperor sometimes denotes the boss, right? Maybe it's a man, but somebody with masculine energy who's going to come into her sphere and perhaps offer a job, which is where this ending and beginning comes. And the 3 of Cups. This is a celebration, right? So it's coming. I feel like she's going to, I don't think it may be more toward like a couple months out, not right away. But it's coming. Keep her eyes open. And it feels to me like it's something pretty different from what she's been doing. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. Tell Fiona, tell the family hello. All right, family problems. Now this is where, okay, there we go. Me and my actual crush, I love how you say that. We're lovers for many years, asking in different spiritual methods. It said that we could have problems for being together in his actual life. Why is that? I am Libra, he is Aries. Let me make sure I understand. Oh, and then your next one says, me and him are not together now. I know the information, but I still had no contact with him since I met him. It will be Sun, though. I'm sorry. I don't understand your question. Let's just ask. I'm just going to ask. We have problems being together. Let's go to the dowsing rods on that. I think that's what you're asking. Is that correct? Red thread. We have problems together. I'm going to ask the question, are you meant to be together? And I'll bring down the rods. Okay. Christine, hi, good to see you. Okay. Are you meant to be together? Well, yes, but it's just sort of a very slight tip. Do you see that? Yes. But I feel like, oh, do you think it's about past lives? That's what Bomb is asking. I'm going to just say this. I think all relationships, however difficult, are meant to be together. Because we learn lessons from each other, even the tough ones. And so that's what I really think you should ask. The red thread 39. I think what you really need to ask is why we would have problems is your question. Because you're learning lessons from each other. It feels to me like this push and pull relationship, yanking each other's chains, exposing each other's, vulnerabilities or something like that. That's what it feels like to me. I feel like there's like this intense attraction and intense, what's the word? Pushing apart. What's that? When the magnet pushes apart, I can't remember the word right now. You know what it is. It feels to me like your mission is to ask yourselves, why is this happening? Why do I keep being presented with these kind of challenges? Because I think they're really, really important for you. Repelling. Thank you. The word. Thank you. I think I hear my husband coming in. So I'm about to wrap up in a minute. Learning lessons, life school. Yes, that's exactly right. And so I think we need to. They're also saying to me something like, why do you keep hitting your head against the wall again and again and again? You know it's going to hurt. These are things that we need to ask ourselves. Okay. I'm going to move forward because I've been on for quite a while now, but thank you so much. I'm so sorry about that. I know it's difficult. Libra and Aries, I'm a Libra, and I think Aries is difficult. You guys are on the opposite sides of the zodiac as well. So you're meant to be kind of pushing and pulling on your vulnerabilities. That's what it is. Okay. I'm going to take the last question, and then I'm going to say goodnight to all because it is time. And I hear my husband coming in, and I'm going to have a Friday night now. Thanks, Bomb Bomb. Christine asks, was my mom passed away 2017 present during the meeting today with my dad, brother, and me, voicing the truth with me as to how the corporation was formulated to Meryl. Okay. Okay. All right. So I don't know if I understand what all this is about, but so I'm going to really kind of just tune in to her energy about this for a moment. Lucy, I will be on Sunday night. Thank you. I will be back for Taroscopes, weekly Taroscopes. Normal schedule this week. Next week, not so much. We'll talk about that. Okay. Mom and... Okay. Christine, when I tuned in just now to your mom, I feel like there's something... Is there something contentious going on? Because she feels a little angry, like something is not right here or being done the right way. Does this make sense to you? It's as if somebody, I don't know if this is like a will or something that it feels legal, like some kind of legal mumbo jumbo that's gone a little sideways. And she doesn't like it. Okay. And I think it has to do with something. I don't know if she was involved with this corporation. Your brother and dad are not helping me. Okay. Legal. Sorry if you hear the noise. That's the hubby doing dishes. That's a good hubby. Monday I'll have him come on too. Okay. Your mom's... She's asking you like to stand up for yourself a little bit more forcefully. But also I'm hearing the words you catch more flies with honey. Does that make sense? So there might be like you guys are all at a standstill because everybody's talking at each other and nobody's listening or something like that. So try to stand back. Again, it was that thing that I talked about earlier. Be in presence with them. Exude the energy that you want to draw back to you. This theme of the night tonight. That, instead of accusing or whatever, go in there with a heart full of compassion, if possible, and allow that to come back to you. The legal lawyer has the papers as to how the corporation was made. Okay. All right. I just think that you're going to be able to work things out. I think your mom feels like she was a very take charge kind of lady. Like she was very much in control, seems to me. That uh, she would have, that's what she would have done. Um, and your dad was never in it. Okay. Thank you, Red Thread. I appreciate that. Okay, and so your mom, I do think you guys are going to come to some sort of resolution here. I do think your mom is there helping, but she wants you. I don't know. I feel like she wants you to sort of adopt some of the like that fire in the belly kind of thing that she might have done. Um, but do it in a way that's sort of skillful and makes them think that you're, you know, uh, oh, I have a term here, but it's dirty. I can't say the words. Um, so I'm going to say catch more flies with honey. Um, but, um, but she's wily. That's what it is. She wants you to be more, not conniving, but more strategic and wily with how she would have done it, and how maybe you should do it, and recognize that you're not going to get anywhere if you just go in and butt heads, right? It's not going to get you where you want to be. So I hope that makes sense. I have no idea what I'm talking about, so I hope that makes sense to you. Christine, thank you so much for your questions. Thank you everyone for your questions. We only have 13 left, so it's almost 2 hours now. So wow, a marathon. And I really do appreciate everyone coming in. And for those who are new, please like and follow and subscribe, leave some comments for me. I love seeing you. Thank you, Danny, if you're still here, for joining us. That was fun to see you. And Margaret D, thank you so much. I'll check out your message too. I'm so sorry I didn't get to see it. Danny, I look forward to seeing you next week. It's going to be fun times. Okay, thanks all, and good night.